Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley, and this is Wake, Bake, and Make. Again, I just decided that I wanted to share some tools. If you are beginning a DIY journey, I wanted to share what you can pretty much use to make anything, especially like wood stuff. So you don't need a whole lot. And I just want to share what I have that has helped a lot. So I might have to go inside. Oh no, it's here. Okay. So first things first, I recommend you can do just about anything with a drill. All right. Including playground assembly. Now, what I have learned since I've been doing some woodworking this past few months is that, sorry, I didn't prepare for this. I just wanted to share. So when you I recommend getting some random screws. But what I've learned is that all of these sets, and even when you buy screws, where are the ones I want to show you? Those are nails. This one. So when you buy screws, not that one. Extension cord. You're gonna need an extension cord. Hammer, nails, okay, pliers, Phillips, wire cutters if you're doing wire projects. I learned that lesson the hard way. But if you're buying screws and they have a funny, not a Phillips, like head on them, they come with drill bits. But I don't know if everything does. That's just been my experience with the Catio. But I recommend getting the whole, when you buy your drill, getting a drill set. So this has, it's missing some bits and shit, but I'll show you. I can talk about this too. It comes with like all different drill bits. You've got these for sanding and stuff, and like this is what we use to make the hole in the rain barrel. So I recommend getting yourself, I hope you can see that, a drill set. I got that with the drill and the charger and everything for about $75, I think. But it's a good investment because you're not going to be stranded in the middle of your project. You're going to have whatever you fucking need. So that's the number one, is get yourself a drill. If you don't have a drill, get yourself a drill. Highly recommend this set, especially if you're a woman not even a woman. If you're a person that doesn't have a tool shed, this is for beginner DIYers. This is the saw that I chose to get. It's just a little, I think they call them miter saws. Mini circular saw. It comes with different blades. So it was a learning curve to put the blade in, and like that's why, if you've been here since the beginning of the Catio project, that's what I was scared about, was making sure I put the blade in correctly. I opted for YouTube tutorials, which I usually do, and watch someone else do it because I'm a watcher. I have to watch someone and then I can do it. So that's the saw I got. Like I said, it has different blades. I chose that one because it's small and I can work with it easily. And then I can also keep it away from baby fingers, which, like, if you get a big table saw or circular saw, it's much easier for accidents to happen. When I use my saw, I plug it in to the extension cord, use it, and then I immediately unplug it so that nobody can get hurt. So that's a good saw to use. I'm gonna go inside and show you the other blades that came with it. I have a wood cutting blade on it right now because that's what I was cutting. And then I personally got myself a sander, an electric sander. So I don't know if that's in what you would need, but if you do buy an electric sander, it comes with a pretty fair amount of sandpaper things or attachments for them. But then here are the other saws. This one is for, what is this one for? Wood, I don't know. Tile, cement, backer board. So it has different saws and they're labeled. This is another tile and cement. And then this one's for wood and plastic. And this one's also wood and plastic. So there's different measurements on there. Do not know what that means. And then this one's just another wood. So it came with all of those. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was in the realm of 50 or so, and the sander in the realm of 30, 40. But those were the three things that I made sure to have in order to do some woodworking, like beginner DIY stuff. But the drill is gonna be your best fucking friend. Oh, and then while I have you here, let's just go ahead and touch on this, because I've been wanting to do a video on this. I think that's all. So, like, you know, scissors, wire cutters, hammers, nails, Phillips. I use a lot of, what are those called? Box knives? The razor blade things, you know, with the, so exact. I use these because I do so much cardboard work. These things, box cutters, is that what they're called? Yeah, a box cutter. So box cutters, I got a box cutter when I got my tape measure. They came together, a tape measure. You're gonna need a tape measure. And then random jars for extras, or a lot of wood. This was all screws, but I used the screws on the catio. So then a lot of it now is the nails that I pulled out of the pallets. Just a safe place to put them, especially if you have children around. Crowbar. Crowbar. You can get those at the Dollar Tree. But okay, so what I want to talk to you about really quick though is these screws that you use for roofing. You have to get a special type of screw for roofing if you're doing any roofing projects. And the only reason I know this is because, well, it's not even roofing, it's like paneling or any of the corrugated, I don't know if I'm saying that word right, metal, or it's like that material. So what you have to use are a special type of screws. You can't use any screws, especially if you're doing it for roofing. You have to get these. Do they have a name? Wood screw. Sheet wood applicators. Oh, apparently use them for sheet wood as well. So they have this rubber washer on them right there, and then a metal washer, and then behind them is that. And so this is another thing. So these were what I had to use for roofing, and I had the rubber helps so that there's no leaks or anything when you puncture the material you're working with. But this was a hard thing because these aren't Phillips. They're like more like Allen or wrenchy things. So in my drill set, I got these, and then so I had to figure out how to put those in the drill because they don't fit. So I had to put them on this thing, and then this is the one that I used, I think. And then this is what fit into here. And I had to use a lot of body strength. But like you see that? So this is two different pieces from the drill set that you can put in the drill. And if I wouldn't have bought this big drill set, I would have been kind of fucked. Like, I wouldn't have known what to do. So I just wanted to cover that, because when you do the roofing panels, you have to use these special ones with the rubber washer so that you don't have leaks. That defeats the purpose. So those I just still have in my drill kit, which is why I went on that tangent when I was showing you that. So, can't see me, hi. So yeah, those are just some beginner DIY tools that I've used in this. And so if you are looking into this, you don't have to have an entire workshop. Get the fucking drill set with everything you're gonna possibly need, and then just some pretty basic tools. It doesn't take too much. So yeah, and then just make sure you're being safe, especially if you have the kids around. unplug shit. You know, Niall likes to drill a lot, and he practices with it, but I just make sure there's not a drill bit in it. And I don't mind. He can play with it as long as there's nothing that can hurt him on it. So that's what I have. In addition to that, just some beginner tools to get. I buy all my shit on eBay or locally. I think I got my drill from Walmart.com. And then it was mailed by like a third party. But yeah, definitely. Oh, and then my drill is Stalwart. That's the company that it is. So if you want that specific drill kit, I recommend it. It works great. But yeah, tape measure. Like I said, tape measure came with the box cutter, but I bought those at the hardware store. I really need a good pair of pliers. I don't have a good pair of pliers because when I'm putting these the eye hole screws in these wood things, I need some pliers. Yesterday I tried something I saw on TikTok where you can like put an Allen wrench, like, you know, the ones you get with the assembly and stuff. Are you okay? You can put an Allen wrench in your drill and then use the curved part to try and loosen and tighten these, but it did end up I don't think I had the right angle because it ended up like the Allen wrench got stuck on my wood. So I got it in a couple more, but that's what I need some pliers, some good pliers for, is just tightening those up. But yeah, that's all. So yeah, drill, saw, sander, if that is what you need. Oh yeah, you can have that. It's okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were done playing with it. You walked away. Okay, just make sure you put everything back, okay? You don't need to play with the sharp ones. But yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, let me know. But I mean, if you get your materials or your tools, then you can be able to do projects whenever you feel like it. So it's not too bad of an investment, and it will help you do your shit. So I'm gonna let you go. Have a good one.